You're reading that title correctly. As of just a few hours ago, Mr. Furukawa himself came onto Nintendo's official Twitter account and confirmed that sometime this year we're going to be getting a look at the successor to the Nintendo Switch and see what they've been designing. The post reads, "We will be making an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. It will have been over 9 years since the announcement of the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March of 2015. Remember, that was just before Splatoon 1 released. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this year regarding the Nintendo Switch software lineup for the latter half of 2024, but please be aware that there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation." I don't know if you guys remember this or were online back in early January and February of this year, but we did get a leak stating that the Nintendo Switch's successor would have its own dedicated direct or presentation. And then, given that leak might still be true, we might actually see some of the other leaks or theories come to light. My most anticipated want for this Switch successor was the idea of that smartphone flipping technology and the concept of this unofficial Nintendo Flip design. Niggas, I can barely contain my excitement. It's been a little under a decade since the Nintendo Switch was announced, and this portable motherfucker has had the video game world in shackles multiple times. It's about damn time we got some information on a successor. We'll have to wait this year to see if they announce anything to go with it. My big question is what the launch titles are gonna be. Let's think about this for a sec, because the Nintendo Switch really only got one major new 3D Mario title, Super Mario Odyssey. Will it be launching with a title like it? Do they have another Zelda title lined up for it? What about Splatoon 2 and 3? Are they going to be able to come over easily? And again, we don't know when they're going to start talking about this. Could be in June, and they're lying to us about the time. Or maybe they'll wait until holiday time this year, and then they'll probably extend the release of this successor out for another year. Wait, I just thought, what if this is the console where we finally get Metroid Prime 4? Really? We're just gonna have to wait and see. I have no idea what they're cooking, but they're definitely cooking something. Keeping with the theme of Nintendo for the time being, they also announced that Super Nintendo World is coming to Orlando's Universal. We've been expecting this, but it's scheduled to open next year with an exclusive Donkey Kong Country section. If you've been to or seen either Japan's or California's parks, then this will just be that, plus a little bit more. There are currently no specifics of what all will be included, but hopefully we'll get some extra rides over here on the East Coast. Obviously, they're going to want to make it so that you go to as many parks as possible. All about that money nowadays, huh? The last big comment I want to make about Nintendo before moving on is the next Splatfest for Splatoon 3, with the topic, what would you do at the world's end? Live your day like normal, same old, knock off everything on your bucket list, or try to save the day. The Splatfest starts the 17th of May and ends on the 19th. Moving on entirely, remember Street Fighter 6? Well, after half a year of build-up, Akuma, the raging demon himself, has finally been announced, where he is seen casually missuits everybody he comes into contact with. He's got a brand new kick-ass design as well as his classic skin, and he comes with what seems to be 3 different rage arts as well as the Raging Demon. Speaking of, the Raging Demon now has way more depth. The angles are dynamic, and we get to see more of how it works. On the one hand, I think it reveals a little too much. The Raging Demon was supposed to be a move that happened so fast and so brutally that nobody even knows how it works or what happened. But now we're getting almost a full insight of what being caught by one might actually look like. That said, they still overall made this thing look absolutely kick-ass, and I can't wait to purchase him expeditiously. Akuma releases May 22nd along with a major update to the game with new cosmetics and miscellaneous items. Minecraft is getting a new update, and no, I'm not talking about the armadillos, new dog breeds, and wolf armor. No, they're adding 15 new paintings into the game, created by the original artist, Christopher Zetterstrand. This is, of course, to celebrate Minecraft turning 15 years old this year. And luckily, they're not making us have to vote on which paintings are being added. Everything is coming in an upcoming update, and will be viewable probably in Java's snapshots in the next coming weeks or months, if they aren't out already. I'm going to end this one with news about Helldivers 2. I'm pretty sure there aren't many people who don't already know, but recently PlayStation got a lot of pushback from the Helldivers 2 community. Helldivers 2 developers had a deal with PlayStation that all players would inevitably have to link their PlayStation Network accounts in order to play. The problem was that this wasn't disclosed to the users, so many players thought that they could play the game through Steam and didn't have to link their accounts. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be that big of an issue. Microsoft and Mojang did the same thing with Minecraft, and it didn't see nearly the same amount of immediate pushback. The problem is that PlayStation and the PlayStation Network is not available in all countries, while Steam is available in many more. So that would mean that everyone who already purchased the game in Steam would be locked out of it indefinitely through this new change. Thankfully though, the game got a massive review bomb on PlayStation, and online pushback was so significant that PlayStation actually came out and reversed their decision. As of right now, we're not entirely sure of what they intend to do with the game, or how their agreement with the Helldivers team is going to be altered or affected. I assume this just means they'll have a different legal and monetary discussion at some point, but right now, democracy lives on. Alright, for the rest of this video, I'm just going to detail a small channel update. If you're here for the news is over. Firstly, I've stopped uploading Splatoon content. And yes, I've stopped uploading Splatoon content, but I've only ever missed one Splatfest. I've recorded every Splatfest except for one, and the one that I actually did miss was due to another issue that came up and conflicted with the time, as well as just me being burnt out of playing Splatoon for a while. I actually do have a number of Splatoon videos that can be edited and released, but that time has already passed and I really don't want to start editing retroactively, and I would much rather focus on events moving forward in the upcoming months. I'd rather focus on the future and catch and upload as many new events as I possibly can. And this summer, I'll actually have some free time to do that. College work and my senior project, which is out now by the way, have been kind of keeping me shackled recently. But hey, your boy graduates in about a week, so I'll be done for the summer, and then I'm going to be coming back for my master's. So back in autumn, it's going to be back to a shakier upload schedule. I'm not going to be uploading as frequently. So what does this generally more free summer mean? Well, hopefully more content. I want to make an effort to not only release more content here on the Retro channel, but also on my music channel, Gamma Centauri. I have a couple videos I want to make over there, as well as some music I want to release. Considering my senior capstone revolved around music and visual components as well as some animation, I want to get those all uploaded, as well as any more songs that are on that album. As a matter of fact, the entire album has already been released. It's out everywhere. It's called What About the Future. I'll put the name up here, and I'll probably put the cover art somewhere on the screen, wherever, and obviously in the description as well. It's out everywhere, every music streaming platform, every music store, and SoundCloud. I'm still thinking of doing video game reviews. I fully recorded my review of Tears of the Kingdom way back in December, but every time I went to try to edit it and get all the other stuff out of the way, more things started piling up, whether it was personal or related to school. So in light of that, and also the amount of time that it took, like after cutting all of the script down to size, the video still ended up being like over an hour long, and I don't want my reviews to be that long. I'd rather them to be really quick, really concise, something that you can take a look at and say, do I want this or don't I want this? Just very simple, quick reviews. So I'm gonna re-record that and have that up sometime this summer. I'm not even gonna pretend to give you a date. It'll just get uploaded when it gets finished. And that goes for any video, really. Moving forward, I don't really want to promise anything when it comes to strict timing or any form of a schedule. See, I'm having to make YouTube work around my hours, and considering it's not my job and it's not something I don't get paid for making YouTube videos, it is entirely out of passion for video games and for editing. So yeah, I just wanted to stop in and give you guys a quick update of where I've been, what I'll be doing this summer, and probably where I'll be in the fall, which is right back in school, so work with me, please. But otherwise, with that being said, I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll see y'all whenever. I'm gone.